What's up guys? Basics of Scootering tutorial number 3. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do a 360. Very easy, basic beginner trick that can also be taken to very, very extreme levels. Let's get it going. Alright, so before we get started on the 360s with our scooter, you're going to need to learn how to do a 360 on the flat ground with no scooter. Not only are you going to need to know how to do this on the ground with no scooter, but you're going to need to know how to do it with no hands. Because on a scooter, your hands are taken. They're used by the handlebars. So you got to learn this with your hands behind your back. So the first thing you're going to want to do is learn how to 360 on the flat ground. You can do this at home, you can do this at the skate park, wherever you want. Once you've mastered the 360 without your scooter, you're going to need to know how to do it jumping forwards. Because on a scooter, most of the time, you're going to be jumping forwards. Your momentum is always going to be going forwards. That step right there is not 100% necessary, but it's something that I'm going to recommend to anyone who's a beginner learning how to do a 360. Once you've got that down, it's time to start practicing it on your scooter. Before you go and do a 360, you're going to need to know how to do a 180. Once you've got that mastered, then you can move on to the 360. When you're doing 360s on a scooter, it's going to be all in your hips. Your hands are taken by your handlebars, like I said before, so you're going to need to initiate the movement with your hips. Best place to learn a 360 is always going to be on the flat ground because it's safest. And if you can 360 on the flat ground, you can do it on a ramp. Step number 1 of doing a 360 on the flat ground is going to be your jump. You want to make sure you jump before you turn your head or before you turn your hips. You want to jump so you get that height. The more height you have, the easier 360 is going to be. Step number 2 is you're going to lead with your hips. Your hips turn first, your shoulders will follow, and your head will follow your shoulders. Step number 3, once you're in the air, you're going to want to tuck your knees. Bring your knees up, that way you get a little bit more height, a little bit more air time. Your knees are also going to help you flatten yourself out while you're in the air, otherwise you might end up leaning back too far, maybe forward too far. Bringing your knees up is going to help a lot. Step number 4, once you've brought your knees up, make sure to look in the direction that you're spinning, that way you can spot the ground. From there, it's just a matter of getting your wheels laid down straight. The easiest way to learn how to do a 360 is going to be doing a 180, then turning a little bit more, and then you're at 270. Once you're at 270, it's a matter of just turning a little bit more, and you're going to land that 360. So turn a little bit more each time you do a jump. Hopefully this video helped you guys learn how to do 360s. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comments what trick you guys want to learn next. Thanks for watching.